Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep and welcome to yet another session on arithmetic that we are having. So let me just check, is everything fine or not? I somehow am not able to see currently whether it is going live or not. So yes, looks like I am live. So can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Can you please confirm it once to me, all of you? Good afternoon, guys. Very, very good afternoon. Am I visible to each one of you? Hi, good afternoon, Varun Ranganathan. Good afternoon. Good to see you too. Good afternoon, Akhil. Good afternoon, Gyaneshwari Bharti. Very good afternoon. Good afternoon, Harika. Good afternoon, Aditya. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Parth Vahi. Very good afternoon. Good afternoon. So we shall start soon with our class. Let's just wait for a few more seconds. So hi Charu Smriti, good afternoon. We got to know that there is some feature today that we are having. Let me just try that feature. I got to know कि कुछ तो है आज ऐसा. So can you all see that message on the screen? I mean, one of the chats that I have just put it on my screen currently. I hope all of you can see that. We got to know that there is some new feature that has been added from today. So I might not be very good in using it, लेकिन कोशिश करके देख रहा हूँ मैं. Hi, good afternoon Dipankar. Good afternoon Asang HC. तो कुछ आपके स्क्रीन पे जरूर आया होगा जो मैंने एक चैट पढ़ी है उसके बारे में. तो ऐसी कोई भी तारीफ वगैरह अगर आएगी तो आई विल शो इट टू यू ऑन द स्क्रीन. कोई बुराई आएगी तो वो तो नहीं दिखाऊंगा मैं. बट इफ एनीवन वुड डू दैट आई वुड शो दैट. I mean, probably this might be pretty useful if you are asking me a question and I just put it on the screen that, okay, I am answering this question. That ways it might be helpful for us. Let's see if it works better. I mean, once we use it more, probably we'll be able to understand it better then. Good afternoon, Ajay Pratap Singh, and a very good afternoon to all of you once again. So, this is the third session on arithmetic that we are having today. Okay, so we have talked about percentages, profit loss and discount, ratio proportion, averages. This all we have discussed in the previous two classes, right? In today's class, we'll be talking about time and work and time, speed, and distance. We'll be doing questions on those because these are the important topics for us, right? So I just see a message from Alka Kumari, of course, that is to be put on the screen. अब मुझे बढ़िया लग रहा है फीचर, ये कुछ तो नया आया है इसमें. सो ये बढ़िया चीज है दिखाने वाली. हाँ जी. तो वंस अगेन द प्रोसेस वुड बी द सेम. विल बी डिस्कसिंग द क्वेश्चंस वन बाय वन. मैं आपको एक क्वेश्चन दिखाऊंगा, पहले आप लोग ट्राई करेंगे आंसर करने का. वी विल सी हु आंसर्स फास्टेस्ट. आफ्टर दैट वी विल टॉक अबाउट द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ दैट क्वेश्चन. जो भी बढ़िया तरीका होगा उसके बारे में बात करेंगे एंड दैट वेज वी विल मूव ऑन. तो सारे क्वेश्चंस हम लोग जो कर रहे हैं वो सारे प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स के ही हैं. The more important part for us is that we have to understand the concept that how are we doing it. Okay. So good afternoon to Aditya Singh Tomar. Good afternoon Kamal Khan. Good afternoon Divyashri. I think everything is going fine now, so we can start with our class without any further delay. So here is the first question for all of you on your screen now. Let's see who answers this fastest. Who is the first person to answer? Let's have a look at this. After that, we will be talking about it. The first question on your screen is here now. आंसर्स भी स्क्रीन पे दिखेगा क्या? नहीं नहीं वरुण, एक्चुअली नॉट एवरी मैसेज वुड बी ऑन द स्क्रीन. ओनली दोज वंस व्हिच आई वुड क्लिक ऑन, ओनली दोज वुड बी विजिबल टू यू. हेलो प्रज्ञा जायसवाल, गुड आफ्टरनून. So the first question is on the screen. Let me see who answers this fastest and correct as well. That's more important. Dipankar got the answer as C. Aditya Sharma got the answer as C. Varun also got C. We have got three answers till now. I would like to see a few more answers before we start discussing this. Aditya got the answer as A. Okay, Aditya. First three answers were C. Then we got an answer from Aditya as well. He says A. Four answers we have got till now. The first person to answer was Dipankar, followed by Aditya Sharma and Varun Ranganathan. And first person to say A was Aditya Singh Tomar. I think we can start doing it now. Let's start the first question. A train X departs from station A at 11 a.m. for station B. So let us say this is station A. Let us say this is station B. Train X departs from here at 11 a.m. Another train Y departs from station B. So Y departs from station B again at the same time. That means at 11 a.m. And he says the distance between them is 180 kilometers. So this total distance between A and B is 180 kilometers. Train X travels at an average speed of 70 kilometers per hour, whereas and does not stop anywhere until its arrives station at B. Train Y travels at an average speed of 50 kilometers per hour, but has to stop for 15 minutes at station C, which is 60 kilometers away from station B and route to station A. So यहाँ से 60 kilometers away, let us say here we have a station C. So at this station, which is 60 kilometers away, he says train Y stops for 15 minutes. At what distance from A would they meet? At what distance from A would they meet? This is what we have to figure out. Now, because train X does not stop anywhere, so therefore we would be talking about train Y. So train Y covers this 60 kilometers first of all at a speed of 50 kilometer per hour in a total of 6 by 5 hours. Then it stops at C for 15 minutes, which means 1 by 4 hours. So can I say after this 29 by 20 hours, the train Y starts moving from point C, right? It reaches C in 6 by 5 hours. It stops there for 1 by 4 hours. 6 by 5 plus 1 by 4 is 29 by 20 hours. So after 29 by 20 hours, you can say the train Y would start running from point C. But the point is for these 29 by 20 hours, the train X, which is running from from point A, it kept running. It did not stop anywhere. So how much did it travel? Just multiply by the speed 70. So 29 into 7, 203 by 2, that is 101.5. So the train from X would have covered a total distance of 101.5 kilometers by this time. So basically, train from Y, that is train B, has covered a total distance of 60 kilometers. In the same time, the train from X has covered a distance of 101.5 kilometers. I hope it is clear. Now, at this point, the train from this starts moving towards the station. Train from A, it starts moving in this direction. The distance between them currently, the total was 180. 60 is covered from B's side. 101.5 is covered from A's side. So the remaining distance is 18.5 kilometers. Now train from A is covering this distance at a speed of 70. Train from Y is covering this distance at a speed of 50. So at what distance from A are they going to meet now? ये वाला distance जो है ये कितना होगा? Can I straight away say that this 18.5 kilometers would be covered by train X and Y in a ratio of their speeds, that is 70 is to 50. So train from X would be covering 70 by 120 of it, and train from B, that is train Y, would be covering 50 by 120 of it. So train from A is going to cover 70 by 120 of it, that is 7 by 12 of it, and this is approximately 6 2s are 6 3s are 21, approximately 10.5 kilometers more. So after another 10.5 kilometers from here, they are going to meet. Question is, at what distance from A would they meet? So from A, the distance is 101.5 plus 10.5. If you add them, it gives you 112. So 112 kilometers is the distance at which they are going to meet. So that should be the answer for this question. Aditya Singh Tomar was the first person to answer this correct, followed by Akhil Akhil T and Kamal Khan. Is it clear to all of you? Jaldi bataiye. Aditya Singh Tomar has given the first right answer for this question, right? Then Akhil and Kamal Kant as well. So Aditya Singh Tomar, of course, is the topper for this particular question. But is it clear to everyone? The solution is a bit lengthy. I'm sure some of you might have had a problem at the end कि ये 70 by 120 क्यों किया? So just use a relative speed. One person is covering from one direction at a speed of 70. One person is covering distance at a speed of 50 from one direction. So 70 and 50 means that they are covering the distances in a ratio of 7 and 5. ये इधर से 7 कर रहा है, वो उधर से 5 कर रहा है, ये 7 कर रहा है, वो 5 कर रहा है. So therefore, in that remaining distance, they would have covered in a ratio of 7:5, and that ways we got to know about it. Okay, sir, X train 120 किलोमीटर नहीं चली C स्टेशन तक सर at the rate 70 किलोमीटर पर आवर. X ट्रेन 120 किलोमीटर नहीं चली C स्टेशन तक. नहीं सौम्या जन, वो पहुंच ही नहीं पाई ना, उससे पहले ही वो लोग मिल गए. Question was at what distance from A would they meet? They are going to meet at 112 kilometers. After that, of course, train X would reach station C as well. लेकिन हमें तो सिर्फ उसके बारे में बात करनी है जब वो मिल रहे हैं. And they are meeting actually after covering a total distance of 112. That means before C they would have met. Soumya Jain, 29 by 20 is the time taken. Train from B, that is train Y, वो पहले C पर पहुंची है 6 by 5 hours में. Then it waited there for 1 by 4 hours. वो 6 by 5 plus 1 by 4 hours जो है वो 29 by 20 hours है. That is the time taken by train Y to reach C and then start moving from there after a rest. लेकिन इस 29 by 20 hours में ट्रेन X ने भी कुछ तो कवर कर लिया होगा ना. That we have calculated by 29 by 20 into 70, and by that logic we got the correct answer. Okay, I will give you a smaller solution of this question, but I would like to know it from all of you कि आप लोगों को ये दूसरा solution जो मैं बता रहा हूं ये अच्छा लगा या नहीं. ठीक है, I'll explain that other solution as well now. तो जरा एक बार सभी लोग ध्यान से देखिएगा. Let me just try that other solution. So train from A is coming at a speed of 70. Train from B is coming at a speed of 50. The distance between A and B is 180 kilometers. ध्यान से सुनना. We already know that train from B is going to stop for 1 by 4 hours, right? Train from B is going to stop for 1 by 4 hours after some time, right? Is there a problem if I assume that train B has stopped for 1 by 4 hours at point B only? Because it does not make a difference to me whether the train stopped after covering some distance or it started 1 by 4 minutes later or what. The point is, मुझे सिर्फ इस बात से मतलब है it has to stop somewhere for 1 by 4 hours. तो शुरू में ही रुकवा दो, 20 किलोमीटर के बाद रुकवा दो, 40 किलोमीटर के बाद रुकवा दो, 60 के बाद रुकवा दो. द पॉइंट इज मिलने से पहले उसे रुकना है. कहीं भी रुके डज नॉट चेंज माय आंसर. और अगर रुकना ही है, सो कैन आई अज्यूम that in 1 by 4 hours train B is going to cover a total of 12.5 kilometers. Can we assume that train from B was actually 12.5 kilometers behind the starting point when they started moving towards each other? I mean to say Y train 12.5 किलोमीटर पीछे से चली. ऐसा नहीं मैं अज्यूम कर सकता भाई. इधर यू स्टॉप अ ट्रेन फॉर 1 by 4 hours, या अज्यूम कर लो वो 1 by 4 hours पीछे से चली है, तो ऑटोमेटिकली जब तक यहां पहुंचेगी इट वुड हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड 1 by 4 hours. उससे फायदा ये होता है, नाउ आई सी द टोटल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन दीज टू ट्रेन्स इज 192.5 किलोमीटर्स. 180 तो पहले से था, 12.5 पीछे से वाई चल रही है. हाउ मच वुड हैव ट्रेन फ्रॉम ए कवर्ड टू मीट? एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड, it is 7 by 12 times of it. This directly gives you the answer as 112, and that's the correct answer for this question. अब बताइए क्या ये मेरी बात आपको समझ आई? That how easy the question becomes for us when we do this. वरुण कुछ कह रहे हैं सर 50 by 120 नहीं लिया, वो कंफ्यूजन है. वरुण 50 by 120 लेता had I been looking at the distance covered by y to meet x. y की तरफ से डिस्टेंस जानना होता तो 50 by 120 लेते. हमें तो a से आने वाली ट्रेन का डिस्टेंस जानना था, so therefore we took 70 by 120. 15 मिनट्स लेट चालू हुआ, अज्यूम किया ना? हाँ सौम्या जान, बिल्कुल यही अज्यूम किया. 50 मिनट्स लेट चालू हुआ, ये मान लीजिए 15 मिनट्स पीछे से चालू हुआ. थोड़ा सा 15 मिनट्स पीछे से चालू होगा तो इसका मतलब अपने आप ही करेक्ट आंसर आ जाएगा, एंड दैट्स द राइट आंसर. एक सिंगल स्टेप में आंसर आ जाता है, यू डोंट हैव टू डू मच अबाउट इट, राइट? Aditya Singh Thomas says that I really did it the same way. That's very good, Aditya. Brilliant. And Charu says it's a great solution. Thank you, Charu. Thank you very much. Saif Mohammed, once more, please. Saif Mohammed, I am saying the train stops for 1 by 4 hours in between. So I am saying let us assume the train started from a point such that it took 1 by 4 hours to reach this point first of all. 1 by 4 hours पीछे से चली ट्रेन, आप ऐसे ही समझ लो ना. तो 1 by 4 आवर्स पीछे से चलेगी, इसका मतलब थोड़ी देर में यहां तक पहुंची स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट तक, उस टाइम तक दूसरे वाली ट्रेन चलती रही. सो लुक्स लाइक द टोटल डिस्टेंस बिटवीन देम हैज बिकम 192.5 एंड दैट वेज वी गेट द आंसर. आसान हो जाता है काम करना. ओके, so now I'm sure all of you have understood this. We will move ahead from here to question number 2. Here is question number 2 for all of you. Once again an actual cat question that you have here. Oh, sorry, Parth, I just saw your message about 7 by 12, but we have discussed about it twice. तो आप एक बार recorded session में देखेंगे तो आपको दिख जाएगा. हमने 2 बार इसके बारे में बात की है कि 7 by 12 क्यों आया. I am sure you would understand by that. Here is question number 2. Let's see who answer this fastest. Aditya got the first answer. He says B. Very good, Aditya. Varun got the second answer. He also says B. So this time Aditya Sharma is the first person to answer, followed by Varun. Maitre Dhawan also says B. Very good, Maitre. Soumya Jain got 50, which is again B. Very good, Soumya. Dipankar also got B. Charu got B. Very good, guys. Akhil also got B. That's great. Gyaneshwari got B. Let's start doing the question now. करना शुरू करते हैं. Sham and Vyom walk up on an escalator. The escalator moves at a constant speed. Sham takes 3 steps for every 2 of Vyom. Sham gets to the top of the escalator after having taken 25. Vyom takes only 20 steps. If the escalators were turned off, how many steps are there? Escalators के question का मेरा सीधा सा logic है. We need the speed of the person. If it is given, it is okay. If it is not given, assume it. We need the speed of the escalator. If it is given, it is okay. If it is not given, assume it. Then we try to equate the two situations. There are two situations. So the two distances are there. We just equate them. And those distances are equal to the total number of steps in the escalator. In 99% of the questions of escalator, this process is giving you the answer. I repeat, speed of the person, speed of the escalator, equate the two distances. This will be doing all your job. यहाँ पे देखता हूँ. Sham takes 3 steps for every 2 steps of Vyom. So this will give me the speed of Sham and Vyom. So speed of Sham is, let us say, 3 steps per second. So what is the speed of Vyom? Speed of Vyom is 2 steps per second. That is the first step. That what is the speed of the person? Second step. Speed of the escalator. Speed of the escalator is not given over here. I will assume that as x steps per second. Step number 3, equate the distances. Now, what are the two situations? Sham gets to the top of the escalator after having taken 25 steps. Sham has taken 25 steps to reach the top of the escalator. His speed is 3 steps per second. How much time he would have taken to take 25 steps? Can I say 25 by 3 time? 25 by 3 seconds. In those 25 by 3 seconds, the escalator would have taken 25 by 3 into x. Some steps, when you move on an escalator, कुछ steps आप चलते हैं और कुछ steps आपका escalator चलता है. So 25 steps are moved by Sham. How much is moved by escalator? So 25 steps are moved in 25 by 3 seconds. Speed of escalator is x. So 25 by 3x is moved by the escalator. Similarly, second situation, Vyom has taken 20 steps. In what time? At a speed of 10 seconds. In those 10 seconds, the escalator would have taken 10x steps. सो टोटल डिस्टेंस जितना व्योम कवर करेगा उतना ही श्याम कवर करेगा, बिकॉज नीचे से ऊपर तक का डिस्टेंस इज ऑलवेज सेम. जस्ट इक्वेट दैट. This gives me 25 minus 20 is equal to 10x minus 25 by 3, and that is giving me x is equal to 3. If I put this x is equal to 3 here, I get the total number of steps in the escalator as 50. B option is the correct answer for this question. I repeat, you will always do these questions this way only. सिंपल सा तरीका होता है. स्पीड ऑफ द पर्सन, स्पीड ऑफ द एस्केलेटर, इक्वेट द टू डिस्टेंसेस, उससे जो वैल्यू आएगी पुट करके यू विल गेट टू नो दैट व्हाट इज द टोटल नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स इन द एस्केलेटर. दैट गिव्स यू द करेक्ट आंसर. कैन यू एक्सप्लेन द एस्केलेटर स्पीड वंस अगेन? कार्तिक, वो तो हमने अज्यूम की है x स्टेप्स पर सेकेंड, राइट? कुछ भी अज्यूम कर लिया. एंड नाउ वंस वी नो शाम ने नीचे से ऊपर तक जाने में 25 स्टेप्स लिए. स्पीड ऑफ शाम इज 3 स्टेप्स पर सेकेंड. तो 25 स्टेप्स ले रहा है 3 स्टेप्स पर सेकेंड के हिसाब से, तो इसका मतलब उसकी स्पीड आ जाएगी 25/3. 25/3 टाइम आ जाएगा. In that time, escalator would have taken 25/3 into x, and that way we get the answer for this question. I hope you got it, Karthik. स्केलिंग से भी कर सकते हैं ना आदित्य? मैंने सोचा नहीं, शायद हो सकता हो. प्रोबेबली आई डिड नॉट थिंक ऑफ इट. पॉसिबली हो पाएगा, हो सकता है. एंड यस, एज यू सी अ मैसेज ऑन योर चैट बॉक्स that 35 plus people are watching and only 15 likes, so this should not be done, please. ठीक है, ये बहुत गलत चीज मानते हैं यहाँ पे, तो आप लोगों को ये नहीं होने देना. Yes, Karthik, I hope you understood my point. I have explained it to you. Escalator की speed कुछ steps per second होती है. You have to just use it in the given equation, and that way you get the answer. I hope that point you have understood now. Is it clear to everyone? I'm sure that this point is understood now. Karthik says yes, it is clear. I hope everything it is clear to all of you. Aditya Sharma was the first person to answer this question this time. Varun was the next person, and then many people gave the right answer to this question, which is a good part. We will move on to the next question now. That is question number 3, and question number 3 is here on your screen now. Okay, Saif Mohammed has a question. सर श्याम का 25/3 और व्योम का 5 into 2 क्यों हुआ? 5. सैफ मोहम्मद, स्पीड ऑफ श्याम वाज 3 स्टेप्स पर सेकेंड. ही हैड टेकन 25 स्टेप्स, तो टाइम लेकर कितना हुआ? 25/3. एंड स्पीड ऑफ व्योम वाज 2 स्टेप्स पर सेकेंड, एंड ही हैड टेकन हाउ मेनी स्टेप्स? 20. तो उसकी स्पीड कितनी हुई? 20/2. टाइम टेकन हुआ 20/2. तो दोनों की स्पीड्स अलग अलग है, नंबर ऑफ स्टेप्स भी टेकन अलग अलग है, तो ऑफ कोर्स द टाइम टेकन वुड आल्सो बी डिफरेंट. सर ये नया फीचर सिर्फ बायजूस में है कि सिर्फ यूट्यूब का पार्ट है? ये मुझे पता नहीं वरुण. वी आर जस्ट टोल्ड बाय द टेक्निकल टीम हियर, सो दे टोल्ड अस कि ऐसा होता है एंड वी एक्सेप्टेड कि होता होगा. Aditya Sharma is the first person to answer once again. He says C. Very good, Aditya. Varun Ranganathan also says C. Very good, Varun. First answer is given by Aditya. Second answer is given by Varun. Let me see who are the other people to answer this question fast. So Dipankar also got C. Very good, Dipankar. We've got 3 answers till now from Aditya Sharma, Varun Ranganathan, and Dipankar. These kind of questions are pretty common in most of these entrance examinations, but the good ones, ठीक है, सब में नहीं होते हैं. Anuja also got third option, that is 40 minutes. Very good, Anuja. I think we should start doing it now. करना शुरू करते हैं. Let's have a look at the question. It says there is a lot of work in preparing a birthday dinner. Even after the turkey is in the oven, there is still the potatoes and gravy, salad and cranberries, not to mention setting the table. Three friends, Asit, Arnold, and Afzal, work together to get all of these chores done. The time it takes them to do the work together is 6 hours less than Asit would have taken working alone. So we have Asit, we have Arnold, and we have Afzal, and all three taken together. Let us say all three are taking X time to do the work. He says this time is 6 hours less than Asit would have taken working alone. So Asit alone would have taken X plus 6 hours. This time is 1 hour less than Arnold would have taken alone. So Arnold must have taken X plus 1 hour. And half the time Afzal would have taken working alone. So Afzal must have taken 2x hours. Right? Whatever time is taken by all three, it is 6 hours less than Asit alone, 1 hour less than Arnold alone, and half of the time taken by Afzal alone. So their times are x plus 6, x plus 1, and 2x. Now, what is the total work done by these people? Let's have a look at this. Asit can do 1 by x plus 6 in a day. Arnold can do 1 by x plus 1 in a day. Afzal can do 1 by 2x in a day. And together they can do 1 by x in a day. Right? Take this 1 by 2x on the other side. 1 by x plus 6 plus 1 by x plus 1 is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by 2x, that is 1 by 2x. Take the LCM here. जैसे आप LCM लेंगे, the LCM will come out to be x plus 6 into x plus 1. ऊपर आपके पास आ जाएगा x plus 1 plus x plus 6 is equal to 1 by 2x. So 2x plus 7 को 2x से multiply करोगे, that is equal to 4x square plus 7 2s are 14x is equal to x square plus 7x plus 6. Or I can say 3x square plus 7x minus 6 is equal to 0. I can easily calculate the values of x from here. So x basically मेरे पास ऐसा नंबर है जिसका प्रोडक्ट है -18 और सम आना चाहिए 7. So they are +9 and -2. So +9 and -2 का मतलब रूट्स हो जाएंगे -9 and +2, and because the coefficient of x square is 3, so divide by 3. ये एक सिंपल तरीका होता है क्वाड्रेटिक को सॉल्व करने का. मैं फिर से बोल देता हूं. Just find out a into c, that is the constant of x square into the constant term, and then look at the middle term. So there has to be two numbers जिनका प्रोडक्ट तो ac आ जाए और सम आ जाए b. Whatever two numbers you get, उनके पहले तो आप साइन चेंज कर दीजिए. So here the sum was 7, product was -18, तो 9 और -2 हो गए. चेंज कर दीजिए -9 और +2, and then divide by the coefficient of x square. So 1 would become -3, 1 would become 2 by 3. Of course, x cannot be negative. Therefore, I can say the value of x is 2 by 3 hours, and 2 by 3 hours is equal to 40 minutes, and that is the right answer to this question. Though you all know I generally do not want to use any variables in the questions of especially time, speed, distance, time and work or any question of arithmetic, but these kind of questions I have found कि इनमें मुझे कोई तरीका सूझ नहीं रहा. ठीक है? I have tried a lot, but in these questions I have to take a variable, though there is only one variable that we are taking, but somehow we do not find out. I mean, even in the exam time जब ऐसा question आता है मैं उसको बाद के लिए रख लेता हूँ, because I know it will take some time to make equations and solve it, and then sometimes there are chances of doing some mistakes. इसीलिए मैं इसको हमेशा second round के लिए रखता हूँ. But this is the only solution of these questions that comes to my mind. Probably, if you any one of you know about anything else, please do enlighten me. You do write it in the comment box as well. अगर आपको लगे कि हाँ एक इसका लॉजिकल तरीका है विदाउट वेरिएबल्स, डू टेल मी गाइस. ठीक है? आई वुड बी रियली हैप्पी टू नो दैट. चलिए, we will move ahead from here. That was question number 3 for all of you. The right answer this question was 2 by 3 hours or 40 minutes. We will move to the next question now. That is question number 4. Here is question number 4 for all of you. Let's see who answered this fastest. Till now, Aditya Sharma is leading the charts by answering 2 of the questions first before the other people. And the first question was answered by Aditya Singh Tomar. Question number 4, another actual CAT question. Piyush, actually, see, some people are really fast as well, and because these questions are from previous year papers, so some of these questions might have been done by the people already. That's also a possibility. Once again, Aditya Sharma has answered first. He says A. Varun Ranganathan also says A. Gaurav Kashid also got A. Very good. We have got three answers till now. Aditya Sharma, Varun Ranganathan, and Gaurav Kashid are the first three people to answer. Dipankar got D, that is 8 by 3. Very good. Gyaneshwari Bharti also got D. Very good. Let's have a look at the solution now. करना शुरू करते हैं. It says at his usual rowing rate, Rohit can travel 12 miles downstream in a certain river in 6 hours less than it takes him to travel the same distance upstream. But if he could double his usual rowing rate for his 24-mile round trip, the downstream 12 miles would then take only 1 hour less than the upstream. What is the speed of the current in miles per hour? Okay. See, the simple point is, let us say the speed of the boat that Rohit is rowing is, let's say, X, and speed of the river is, let's say, Y. So of course the downstream speed would be equal to X plus Y. The upstream speed would be equal to X minus Y. So first of all, the question says he travels 12 kilometers at upstream speed, right? It takes 6 hours more than downstream. So 12 by X minus Y upon 12 by X plus Y, it should be equal to 6 hours. That is the first equation. And second, when he's double his rowing speed, so then the upstream speed would take 12 by 2x minus y time, minus the downstream is 12 by 2x plus y, then the difference is given as 1 hour, right? In the second scenario, it is 1 hour. In the first scenario, it is 6 hours. From here, I can take the LCM as x minus y into x minus y or x square minus y square. ऊपर आ जाएगा 12x plus 12y minus 12x plus 12y is equal to 6. They would cancel out. 24y is equal to 6. Or I can say x square minus y square is equal to 24y by 6 is equal to 4y. X square minus y square is equal to 4y. Look at the second one. The LCM is 4x square minus y square. ऊपर आ जाएगा 24x plus 12y minus 24x plus 12y, that is equal to 1. Once again 24x and 24x would cancel out. 24y is equal to 1. So once again I can say 4x square minus y square is equal to 24y. Now 4y is x square minus y square. So 24y is 6 times of that. So just do 6 times of it, which is 6k square minus 6y square. ये 24y के बराबर हो जाएगा और ये भी 24y ही है. So just equate them now. This gives me how much? 6x square minus 4x square is 2x square is equal to 5y square. 2x square is equal to 5y square. And if I put this 2x square is equal to 5y square over here only, 4x square would become actually 10y square. 10y square minus y square is equal to 24y, or 9y square is equal to 24y. Y's would cancel out. Y is 24 by 9 or 8 by 3. So D option, 8 by 3, once again is the correct answer for us. And once again, I would say this question also is a bit lengthy. You have to make equations to solve this question. But once again, I do not see there is any other option available for these. You have to make equations, you have to try them. But simple thing is, ऐसे केस में यार एक सीधा सीधा सा तरीका है, अगर इतना ही लंबा जा रहा है, do not do them during the exam time. CAT is all about choosing the right questions, right? तो जहां आपको लगे क्वेश्चन लेंदी जा रहा है, just leave it and move ahead. You can always come back to such questions later कि चलो ठीक है यार, ये तो बहुत लंबा लग रहा है, जब मेरे सारे easy questions हो जाएंगे, only then I'll move to these questions. I mean, this is exactly what I would do if I'm doing these questions in my exam time. So Gaurav has this question, sir, without variable कैसे करें? Gaurav, मैं वही बोलूंगा. I do not find a solution to this question without variables. Probably you have to make variables. Possibly, I mean, कोई तरीका होगा, लेकिन मुझे नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है यहाँ पे. सर प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन में ऑप्शन से भी कर सकते थे क्या एक्स का वैल्यू? आई डू नॉट थिंक सो वरुण. नीदर इन द प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन नॉर इन दिस क्वेश्चन. आई डू नॉट थिंक दीज क्वेश्चंस कैन बी डन बाय ऑप्शंस. ऑफ कोर्स आप पुट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन आप ये सोचिए ना, ऑप्शंस आपके पास 7/3 8/3 जैसे हैं. अब अगर मैं y की जगह 7/3 रख के दोनों इक्वेशन पूरी सॉल्व करूं, एंड देन आई सी दे डोंट सेटिस्फाई, फिर मैं एक बार 4/3 रख के पूरा सॉल्व करूं, probably that is going to be extremely lengthy. So I do not see that is going to be any easy by that. In my opinion, cannot be done. That's my opinion about it. Okay, ji. So that was question number 4. I am sure that you all have got an idea about it. We will move ahead from this now. Next question after question number 4, which has an answer of 8/3, is question number 5. Here is question number 5. Let's see who answers this fastest now. Kamalkant, I would say this question was not even to be attempted in the first round of CAT. अगर आप CAT का एग्जाम दे रहे हैं तो भी मेरे ख्याल से पहले राउंड में करने लायक नहीं है. NMAT में it's a big no, because NMAT में anyways we have more questions with lesser time. Probably should not be tried initially. Oh, Biswa Vikas, I'm sorry, we are already on the next question. It will be difficult for us to go back. So please check it in the recorded session. If you have a doubt, you can put it in the comment section. I would answer there for sure. The current question, I'm pretty sure people can do pretty fast. Varun has got the answer as A. The first person to answer is Varun. He says A. Very good. Then Aditya Sharma also says A. Good, Aditya. Dipankar says A. Good, Dipankar. Piyush Sharma got D. Very good, Piyush. Aditya Singh Tomar got D. Good, Aditya. Pragya Jaiswal got D. Very good. Akhil got D. Very good. Education World got D. Okay. Dipankar. Harika got D. Ayushi got D. Maitrey got D. Very fast, guys. Very good. Let's have a look at the question. It takes 6 technicians a total of 10 hours to build a new server from direct computer if each working at the same rate. Let us say one technician makes 1 unit in an hour. So 6 technicians will make 6 units. They are building a server in 10 hours. That means the total number of units are equal to 60. If 6 technicians start to build the server at 11 a.m. 11 a.m. पे 6 ने start किया. One technician per hour is added beginning at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. से एक एक add होने लग गया है. At what time will the server be completed? 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. there are 6 hours. In 6 hours में तो 6 units बन गई होंगी. That is equal to 36 units. At 5 to 6 p.m. now there is 7 units formed क्योंकि एक technician add हो गया है. So 7 units are added. That means total number of units are 43. Then at 6 p.m. one more technician is added. 8 more units are formed. That is equal to 51. At 7 p.m. one more unit is added. एक और technician add हो गया. 9 units are formed. और जैसे ही 9 बनी 60 पूरी हो गई. So therefore this 7 p.m. वाला जो AR है 8 p.m. पे end होगा. At 8 p.m. you will see the complete work has been done. The answer for this question is 8 p.m. The answer for the question is 8 p.m. That's the correct answer. And I see once again many of you have given the right answer. The first correct answer was given by Aditya Singh Tomar, followed by Pragya Jaiswal and Akhil. Okay, फिर उसके बाद तो दीपांकर, हरिका, आयुषी, मैत्रेय, चारू, गौरव, वरुण सभी लोगों ने सही आंसर दिया. वेरी इजी क्वेश्चन, लेकिन इजी था, लेकिन फिर भी कैट का ही है. वो डिफिकल्ट वाले भी कैट ही थे. somehow we make assumptions about an exam कि अरे इतने मुश्किल क्वेश्चन ये तो मैं नहीं करूंगा, लेकिन आसान भी उसी कैट के हैं और मुश्किल भी उसी कैट के. सो प्लीज पे अटेंशन. आपका काम ये है, यही ढूंढना कि कौन से क्वेश्चन से आपको जो है, बेसिकली मार्क्स सब इक्वल दे रहे हैं. सो विच क्वेश्चन कैन गिव यू द बेटर आरओआई, जहां पे कम टाइम लगा के मुझे 3 मार्क्स मिलने तो सबसे ही 3 है. इट्स एज सिंपल एज दिस. Oh yes, Piyush, you were the first one to answer. I'm really sorry for that. Really sorry. Piyush was the first one. Very good, Piyush. Chaliye. We will move ahead now to the next question after this. So after this question, question number 5, we have question number 6. Let's see who answers this fastest now. Question number 6 is here on your screen now. A very famous question of cat, pretty old as well, but very good question. Gaurav Kashid is the first person to answer. He says C. Varun also got C. Ayushi got A. Very good. Ayushi. Guneet Gupta got A. Very good, Guneet. Maitrey Dhawan also got A. Very good, Maitrey. Akhil got A. Good, Akhil. Dipankar got A. Very good, Dipankar. Let's start doing it now. We are running a little late. ठीक है, आज हम टाइम ज्यादा ले रहे हैं क्वेश्चन करने में. There is a tunnel connected cities A and B. So this is the tunnel. Let us say it is connecting cities A and B. There is a cat which is standing at 3/8 the length of the tunnel from A. So a cat is here, right? It is at a distance of 3/8 the length of the tunnel from A. So can I assume the length of the tunnel as 8 such that the cat is at a distance of 3 from A, right everyone? Because 3/8 of the length of the tunnel, तो मैंने length of the tunnel 8 ले लिया. So the cat is at a distance of 3 from point A. It listens the whistle of a train and starts running towards the entrance where the train and the cat meet. So train of course would be coming from the entrance side only. Let us say the train was initially here. So the cat listens the train. So at what distance is the train from here, right? From point A, that we don't know. Let us assume the distance of the point A from train is, let us assume X. Question says that the train starts running towards the entrance where the train and the cat meet. So they meet here. When the cat runs towards the train, they meet here. In another case, the cat starts running towards the exit. वो कह रहे हैं एक और केस है जिसमें ट्रेन कैट एग्जिट की तरफ भागती है and it meets the train again at the exit. Then in that case, they meet here. Question is, what is the ratio of their speed? There is a very good logical solution of this question, जो मैं आपको सीधा सीधा बता देता हूं. ठीक है, एक लॉजिकल सा सॉल्यूशन है. सीधी सीधी बात ये है, when the cat ran in this direction, it met the train at point A. So can I say when the cat traveled 3, the train reached A? Is that right, everyone? When the cat traveled 3 kilometers, the train reached A. So when the cat started moving in the other direction, in that case also, can I say when the cat would have moved 3, the train would have reached A? भाई कैट 3 मूव करेगी, ट्रेन ए पे पहुंच जाएगी. वेदर कैट इज मूविंग टुवर्ड्स द ट्रेन और अवे फ्रॉम द ट्रेन, इट डज नॉट मेक ए डिफरेंस. The time taken by the cat to cover 3 is same as the time taken by train to reach A. तो जब इधर cat ने 3 कवर किया होगा तब भी ट्रेन A पे होगी. So in the time the cat covered remaining 2, the train covered this whole of the length of 8. So cat ने जितनी देर में 2 कवर किया, ट्रेन ने इतनी देर में 8 कवर किया. That means the speed of the train is 4 times the speed of the cat, and by that logic I can say the answer is option A. Answer is option A because the cat has covered 2 in the same time the train has covered 8. The ratio of their speeds is 4:1. So many people had given the answer as A here. Very good, guys. Aditya says 4:1. I remember the answer but done it before. Very good, Aditya, that you did not answer then. That's real honesty. Okay, Ji. So 4:1 is the correct answer. I am sure you are getting it. So we will move a bit fast today because हमारे पास time की थोड़ी सी कमी है. तो एक ही बार question को मैं discuss कर पाऊंगा. We will move ahead to question number 7. Now let's move to question number 7. Let's do it at a faster pace now. थोड़ा जल्दी करते हैं. Some of you might have some other class somewhere or some other engagement. So I do not want to take much of your time. गौरव कह रहे हैं सर बट ऐसा लॉजिक एग्जाम में टाइम प्रेशर में नहीं होता. ये मैं बिल्कुल मान रहा हूं आपकी गौरव बात. एंड व्हेन आई वुड हैव अटेम्प्टेड, आई एक्चुअली अटेम्प्टेड दिस पेपर, आई आल्सो डिड नॉट यूज दिस लॉजिक. बस बात ये होती है ये लॉजिक जब आप बाहर करते हैं ना, नाउ व्हेनेवर सच अ काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन वुड अपीयर एनीवेयर, तब आपको एकदम स्ट्राइक करेगा कि यार ये भी तो एक तरीका है करने का. सो बाय यूजिंग दीज लॉजिक्स, ऑफ कोर्स आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि आपको एकदम से कोई नया लॉजिक एग्जाम टाइम पे स्ट्राइक करना चाहिए, बट व्हेन यू प्रैक्टिस देम एट होम तो उस टाइप की चीज आप एकदम से हिट कर पाओगे. अच्छा ऐसा है तो इसमें ये लॉजिक यूज कर सकते हैं. मोर ओवर यू गेट इनटू द हैबिट ऑफ यूजिंग लॉजिक. देन ये दोनों चीज ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है हम लोगों के लिए. Dipankar got the first answer as B option 135. Varun got the second answer. He also says B. Aditya Singh Tomar says C with 3 question marks. Okay, Aditya. दीपांकर ने 2 क्वेश्चन मार्क लगाए थे, आदित्य ने 3 लगा दिए. Varun says B or C confused. Okay. Guneet Gupta got A answer. Very good, Guneet. Let's have a look at the question. As we said, थोड़ा सा जल्दी करेंगे अब, तो फटाफट करते हैं क्वेश्चन को. In a nuts and bolts factory, one machine produces only nuts at the rate of 100 nuts per minute, plus then it needs to be cleaned for 5 minutes after every production of 100 nuts. So 100 nuts per minute, so 1000 nuts will be produced in 10 minutes. So basically the nuts machine will produce 1000 nuts in a total of 10 minutes. After that it takes a rest of 5 minutes, right? It's a rest of 5 minutes. Then again in the next 10 minutes it would be again producing 1000 nuts, and then again it would be taking a rest of 5 minutes. That way it will go on. But when we talk about bolts, another machine produces only bolts at the rate of 75 bolts per minute and needs to be cleaned for 10 minutes after production of 1500 bolts. तो जब bolts की बारी आती है तो वो कह रहा है 1500 bolts produce होते हैं and 75 की speed से they will take 20 minutes, but after every 20 minutes it needs to be cleaned for 10 minutes. तो 10 मिनट का गैप होता है, फिर से 1500 बोल्ट्स प्रोड्यूस होते हैं, फिर से वो 20 मिनट्स लेते हैं, and then again there is a gap of 10 minutes and so on and so forth. If both the machines start producing at the same time, what is the minimum duration required for 9000 pairs of nuts and bolts? 9000 पेयर आपको चाहिए. दोनों के लिए बारी बारी बात करता हूं. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल नट्स के लिए कह रहे से in 15 minutes 1000 nuts are produced. That means 9000 nuts are produced in 15 into 9, 135 minutes. But these 135 minutes will include last 5 minutes का rest. वो नहीं इंक्लूड आपको करना है. So therefore the time taken is 130 minutes. When I talk about bolts here, 1500 bolts are produced in a total of 30 minutes. So 9000 bolts will be produced in what time? इन अ टोटल ऑफ 180 मिनट्स, और उस 180 मिनट्स में लास्ट के 10 मिनट्स भी इंक्लूडेड हैं क्या, वो हटा दो तो बचेगा कितना आपके पास 170 मिनट्स. सो देयरफॉर 170 minutes will be taken to produce bolts, 130 minutes would be taken to produce nuts. टाइम तो काम तो मेरा तभी कंप्लीट हुआ ना जब नट्स और बोल्ट्स दोनों बन गए. So 170 minutes is the right time after which the job has been completed. So my correct answer would be 170 minutes. The common mistake that people make in these kind of questions is by adding those last few minutes of rest. When your job has been completed, तो जो वो लास्ट का रेस्ट टाइम है ना फिर वो ऐड नहीं होता. बिकॉज वंस द जॉब इज कंप्लीटेड उसके बाद आप 5 मिनट का रेस्ट लोगे, दैट इज नॉट काउंटेड एज द टोटल टाइम टेकन टू कंप्लीट द वर्क. काम तो पूरा हो चुका ना. So then that is not counted, but before that, because it is taking rest after every 10 minutes, तब तक तो हम काउंट करते हैं. 15 मिनट्स के वो चल रहे हैं हमारे पास. सिमिलरली बोल्ट्स बनाते हुए 30 मिनट्स के ग्रुप चल रहे हैं. दैट कैन बी डन. I hope it is clear to everyone. क्या किसी को कोई क्वेश्चन है? Later on, I see that Charu had given the answer as B. Akhil got C. Piyush got D. Ayushi got D. Piyush got D. Gaurav got D. So the first correct answer was given by Aditya Singh Tomar, followed by Akhil. These two people had given the right answer. वरुण से लास्ट स्टेप थोड़ा समझ नहीं आया. वरुण लास्ट स्टेप में हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? वी जस्ट कैलकुलेटेड कि टोटल नंबर ऑफ बोल्ट्स हमारे पास 1500 है एवरी 30 मिनट्स. तो 9000 हुए 180 मिनट्स में. नाउ व्हाट इज दैट 180 मिनट्स? 20 minutes of production, 10 minutes of rest. 20 minutes of production, 10 minutes of rest. That means it is 6 times. लास्ट वाला जो 20 मिनट्स का प्रोडक्शन है, प्रोडक्शन होते ही 9000 हो गए, उसके बाद के 10 मिनट्स का रेस्ट थोड़ी गिनूंगा. So my job is completed in 170 minutes, not 180. So therefore that last 10 minutes is reduced. Similarly, the last 5 minutes are reduced in case of bolts as well. Okay. I hope you got it now. So we will move ahead to question number 8. Here is question number 8 for all of you once again from an actual exam. And this is another important type on which questions have been asked. We have to understand this well. पढ़िए जरा ध्यान से एक बार. Here is question number 7, question number 8 for all of you. After that, we have 2 more questions. We'll try to complete them as fast as possible. अलजेब्रा के क्वेश्चन कराइए प्लीज, उसमें बहुत दिक्कत है. गौरव कोशिश करेंगे that after completing this arithmetic, we will move on to algebra as well. And I'll try to discuss questions of algebra. Dipankar got the answer as D. Okay, Dipankar. Varun got the answer as D. Okay, Varun. Pragya got the answer as B14. Maitreya got B14. वरुण से सर ये वाला क्वेश्चन एक बार किया था नवीन सर के सेशन में. ओके, ग्रेट ग्रेट. So we have got 4 answers till now from Dipankar, Varun, Pragya and Maitreya. Aditya Singh Tomar got 14. Okay, Aditya. That's B basically. Let us start doing it then. Akhil got D. Guneet Gupta got D. चलिए देखते हैं क्या आंसर आता है. सही, और करने का तरीका, that is more important. A telecom service provider engages male and female operators for answering 1000 calls per day. A male operator can handle 40 calls per day, whereas a female operator can handle 50 calls per day. So male, female. So per day, male operator can operate 40, female operator can do 50. The male and the female operator get a fixed wage of 250 and 300 per day respectively. So fixed wage दोनों की कितनी है? This is 250 rupees. A female gets 300 rupees. In addition, a male operator gets 15 rupees per call he answers. So per call, so इसको कितना पैसा मिलता है? 15 rupees. And a female operator gets 10 rupees per call. Female operator को मिलता है 10 rupees. To minimize the total cost, how many male operators should the service provider employ? Assuming he has to employ more than 7 of the 12 female operators available for the job. How do we deal with these questions? The simple method is, if I hire a male operator, what is his basically you can say output and the cost that we have to figure out. For one day, he would be charging you 250 rupees fixed plus for 40 calls at the rate of 15 per call, he would be charging you 600 rupees more. So can I say he is going to charge you 850 rupees for 40 calls? So per call charge uska 21.25 rupees hai. The per call charge of a male operator is 21.25 rupees. But when I talk about a female operator, she will be taking 300 rupees as a fixed charge per day. Plus, for 50 calls at the rate of 10 rupees per call, she would be charging 500 rupees more. So basically, she charges 800 rupees for 50 calls. So per call charge of a female is 16 rupees. So if I hire a female operator, she is charging 16 rupees per call. And when I hire a male operator, he is charging 21.25 rupees per call. So more female operators are there, better it is for us, right? But we have only 12 female operators. These 12 female operators can handle 50 calls each. That means they can handle a total of 600 calls in a day. But we have to handle 1000 calls in a day. So the remaining 400 calls are to be handled by the males. The males can handle 40 calls in a day. That means we need 10 male operators so that all 1000 calls can be handled. My answer is option D for this question. So the first correct answer was given by Dipankar, followed by Varun, and then Aditya, Akhil, Guneet, Gaurav, and Pragya. They all gave the right answer to this question. I am sure that you have understood this question now. This is the general method of solving such kind of questions. एक चीज की सारी कॉस्ट कैलकुलेट कर लीजिए, फिर देखिए वो काम कितना दे रहा है. सो पर वर्क, पर यूनिट ऑफ वर्क कितना कॉस्ट आता है. सिमिलरली फॉर द सेकंड वन और द थर्ड वन और द फोर्थ वन, कितने भी हों, पर यूनिट कॉस्ट उनका काउंट कर लीजिए, एंड दैट विल हेल्प यू टू गेट द फाइनल आंसर कि कौन सा ज्यादा यूज करूं सो दैट माय कॉस्ट इज मिनिमाइज, एंड दैट वे यू कैन गेट द आंसर फास्ट. That was question number 8 for all of you. We will move on to now the penultimate question, that is question number 9 after that. After having the right answer for question number 8, here is question number 9 for all of you. Let's see who answer this fastest. Question number 9 for all of you now. Try to answer this now. Let me see who answers fastest to this question. You can also click at this link for the CAT test series at BYJU'S exam prep. I'm yet to see the first answer for this question. After this, we have one more question to do. We have 37 likes. Can we take the number of likes to 50 plus here? That will make my day for sure. Education, what? Sorry, Dipankar got the first answer as A, which is 16. Ayushi got the second answer. She says C. Very good. And Guneet Gupta also got C as the third answer. Very good, guys. Dipankar got A, Ayushi got C, Guneet Gupta got C. Can we have more answers before we start discussing it? Aditya Tomar got D. Okay, very good. Gaurav got C. Very good. We have got A, we have got C, we have got D, all three kind of answers. So let's do it very fast. फटाफट करते हैं इसको. चलिए. When they work alone, B needs 25% more time to finish a job than A does. So B needs 25% more time than to finish a job than A does. That means if A can do a job in 4 days, B can do it in 5 days, right? The work done by them, sorry, the time taken by them is in this ratio. So can I say that their efficiencies are in a ratio of 4 is to 5? The ratio of time is inverse of the ratio of the efficiencies. So if B makes 4 units in a day, I can say A makes 5 units in a day. Next, the two finish the job in 13 days in the following manner. A works alone till half of the job is done. So first of all, A did 50% of the job. Then A and B work together for 4 days. Then A and B work together for 4 days. And finally, B works alone to complete the remaining 5% of the job. So B completed the remaining 5% of the job then. So can I say A and B together did the job of 45% of the work? ध्यान से सुनिएगा. A worked for half of the work, 50% काम कर लिया उसने. Then A and B worked for 4 days. And then B completed the remaining work, that is 5% of the work. So इसका मतलब 50% A ने कर दिया, 5% लैंड में B ने कर दिया. The remaining 45% was done by A and B together in 4 days. But A and B together are making 9 units in a day. So if they are making 9 units in a day, in 4 days they might have made 36 units. So can I say by this that 36 units are equal to 45% of the work? So what is the total work? It is 36 divided by 45%, or it is equal to 80 units. Total work is equal to 80 units. In how many days B alone can finish the work? B बनाता है दिन में 4 यूनिट, तो 80 कितने दिन में बनाएगा? He will do the job in 80 by 4, that is 20 days. So C option is the right answer for us for this particular question, which was given correctly by first Ayushi, then Guneet Gupta, and then Rishabh Gupta as well. 20 days is the time taken by them to complete the work. Is this clear now? समझ आई आप सब लोगों को ये बात? जल्दी बताइए. Some people got D, some people got A as well. Is it clear to all of you? Nomad Bihar says, sir, daily class time. The daily class time, Nomad Bihar, is not fixed. I mean, you can check it on BYJU'S exam prep channel. So there are different sessions at different timings of different faculties. So just check the schedule over there. You will find it out over. Right? But yes, if you are preparing for CAT, we are running this last lab to CAT series. That is every day at 7 p.m. You can definitely join that. That is going to be helpful for you. The link is there on your screen. I'm sure all of you understood this question as well. This can now we can move on to the last question of the day, that is question number 10. You must have understood the solution as well. So here is the last question of the day, that is question number 10. Let's see who answers this fastest now. Finally, a theta question. Type in the answer. There are no options to this. Any answer for this question number 10? Education world. Dipankar got 12 as the answer. Okay. Very good, Dipankar. So we have got a brilliant message from Siddhant Rawat, which is on the screen. It is worth showing on the screen. प्यार एक जंग है, सरल से दबंग है. So I am assuming this is some kind of compliment. So I don't know what does that mean. लेकिन सुनने में अच्छा लग रहा है. Guneet Gupta also got 12 minutes. Very good, Guneet Gupta. Siddhant Rawat also got 12. Very good, Siddhant Rawat. So we have got three answers till now. First Dipankar, second Guneet Gupta, third is Siddhant Rawat. Akhil also got 12 minutes. Very good, Akhil. Ayushi got 12, Gaurav got 12. Very good, guys. So let's start doing this last question of the day. Now I'll move on to the screen. Aditya also got 12. We have got 44 likes. By the time I come back to this, after explaining the question, I hope that there would be 50 likes for this session at least. ठीक है, तो चलिए मैं फटाफट शुरू करता हूं क्वेश्चन कराना. ठीक है, यहां पे आ जाते हैं. Point P lies between A and B such that BP is thrice of AP. So this is point A, this is point B, and point P lies between them such that BP is thrice of AP. So BP would be, P would be somewhere here, such that if this distance is 1, this distance is 3, right? BP is thrice of AP. Car 1 starts from A and moves towards B. So car 1 jo hai, it starts from A towards B. Simultaneously, car 2 starts from B and moves towards A. Car 2 reaches P 1 hour after car 1 reaches P. So car 2 reaches P 1 hour after car 1 reaches P. So let us say car 1 took T hours to reach P. So car 2 took T plus 1 hours to reach P. Right everyone? इसे मान लीजिए यहां तक आने में T hours लगे, तो इसे यहां तक आने में 1 hour ज्यादा T plus 1 hour लगे. If the speed of car 2 is half of that car 1, speed of car 2 is half of that car 1. इसकी स्पीड कार 1 से आधी है. सो अब एक सिंपल सा पॉइंट आता है. इफ द स्पीड ऑफ कार 2 is half of car 1, so can I say car 2 is going to take double the time taken by car 1 to cover a certain distance, right? Car 2 is going to take double the time taken by car 2 to cover a certain distance. So if I talk about this distance from P to B, car 1 would have covered this in 3t time, because car 1 covers 1 in t time, it must have covered in 3t time. लेकिन कार 2 की स्पीड तो इससे आधी है, तो कार 2 must have taken double of it, that is 6t time. But question says car 2 has taken t plus 1 time. So 6t is equal to t plus 1, that means t is equal to 1 by 5. So what is the question? Question is what is the time taken by car 1 to reach P from A, and that is t. t ही पूछ रहा है. t आ गया मेरे पास 1 by 5 hour, और 1 by 5 hour का मतलब है 12 minutes. So 12 minutes is the right answer for this question, and this right answer was given first by Dipankar, then by Guneet Gupta, and then by Siddhant Rawat. They all have given the right answer for this question. I'm sure all of you have understood the solution of this particular question. Simple question, an actual CAT question, and you can see how easily we can answer the question without taking much of variables. बहुत आसानी से questions ये हमारे solve हो जाते हैं. Okay. So Dipankar कुछ कह रहे हैं, sir, should we appear for CMAT exam as backup? Please tell me about CMAT difficulty level. B schools to target through CMAT. Dipankar, if you ask me, my honest opinion is no one should be writing CMAT exam. There is no good college under CMAT. The best college that they can offer is KJ Somaya. ठीक है, that too is not a college worth joining when you have so many colleges better than that. कोई भी ऑप्शन नहीं है तो केजे सोमैया ले सकते हैं, बट केजे सोमैया डू टेक एडमिशंस थ्रू कैट एज वेल, इट टेक एडमिशन थ्रू जेट एज वेल, तो बहुत सारे के थ्रू वैसे भी जा सकते हो. आई डू नॉट थिंक एट ऑल दैट सीमेट इज वर्थ टेकिंग. ठीक है, बहुत लेट जाके एग्जाम होता है, एग्जाम में मिस्टेक्स भी होती हैं, और मतलब गवर्नमेंट एग्जाम कंडक्ट कराती है तो बहुत सारी मिस्टेक्स मैं देखता हूँ सीमेट में होती हैं. नॉट वर्थ टेकिंग इन माय ओपिनियन, शुड नॉट बी टेकन. ओके. Okay, everyone. So that's all for the day from my side. That was the last question of the day. Please do appear for this NMAT open mock. As I have already told you, open mocks are the best way of finding out that where do you stand with respect to the other candidates. These are free for everyone. And apart from getting a good mock, you would be getting some video solutions and other test strategies as well. That is going to be pretty useful for you. We are running this last lap to CAT series. As I've told you before, from 17th October, we started it. Every day at 7 p.m. you have a session on that. Do check the schedule. It is already there in your chat box as well. You can find it out, the schedule on BYJU'S Exam Prep YouTube channel. And I'm sure it is definitely going to be helpful for all of you. We are having this NMAT analysis on 12th of October that has already passed. And if anyone is preparing for CAT 2023 or looking for test series for CAT 2022, yes, we are offering those as well. Everything is written on the screen that what all do we offer in these two. Okay. That's all from my side. You can also find us on all these media handles, guys. Thank you very much. Have a very good day now. That's all that we had today. I'm sure you liked the session. I'm sure I mean, it is going to be helpful for you. I see some more questions coming up. Education world, Great Lakes. ग्रेट लेक्स का एजुकेशन, दीपांकर, जो फ्लैगशिप कोर्स है ना, द एग्जीक्यूटिव कोर्स, दैट इज प्रेटी गुड, वो अच्छा है. जो उनका जनरल कोर्स है वो उतना अच्छा नहीं है एक्चुअली. सर जेबी भी लेता है सीमेंट. गौरव ये मान के चलो यार, वो ऑलमोस्ट नहीं मिलता है. मतलब आपको 99.9899 परसेंटाइल लाना पड़ेगा. अगर आप उतना अच्छा ला रहे हो सीमेंट में, तो आपका कैट में भी यार 99 से ऊपर ही आ रहा होगा, तो आप वैसे भी किसी अच्छे कॉलेज में पहुंच ही जाएंगे. यू डोंट हैव टू वरी अबाउट इट, है ना. इन माई ओपिनियन, आई मीन, दैट डज नॉट मेक सेंस. ऋषभ गुप्ता कह रहे हैं, सर हाउ इज आईएमटी. ऋषभ, डिपेंड्स फ्रॉम पर्सन टू पर्सन. डेफिनेटली इट कम्स अंडर सम ए ग्रेड कॉलेजेस. द प्लेसमेंट्स आर प्रेटी गुड. तो डेफिनेटली एनीवन कैन गो फॉर दैट. उसमें कुछ भी गलत नहीं है, ठीक है. आराम से मिलता भी नहीं है आईएमटी. आईएमटी आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ती है उसके लिए. बट यस, नॉट बेटर देन द आईएम्स ऑफ कोर्स, लेकिन पक्का ए ग्रेड कॉलेजेस की कैटेगरी में तो आता ही आता है. ओके, एंड थैंक यू गौरव काशिद, थैंक यू विजय राज, एंड थैंक यू अलका कुमारी. थैंक यू वेरी मच गाइस. Please keep coming to the next few sessions as well, and we'll keep discussing things. As someone said कि algebra के बारे में आप थोड़ा सा चिंतित हैं, I'll try to take the next session on algebra now. Okay, that's all from my side guys. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye and take care. Tata.